Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is the Lady 2, and welcome back to this Pokemon White 2 Nuzlocke. Wrong thing there once again. Last time we took on the 8th gym and successfully defeated Marlon after what was a fairly reasonably straightforward battle, let's say. Back in autumn. It opens up a few extra places. You got all of the badges. You're really something. Usually you go to the Pokémon League now, but dealing with Team Plasma comes first. What's up, yo? What's this Team Plasma you were talking about do? Team Plasma does things like steal my sisters, people's Pokemon. They plan on conquering Unova by using Pokemon to freeze it solid. They're really evil. Haven't you heard of them, Marlon? Nope. When the ocean's your home, you don't worry about things like that. Because the ocean accepts all rivers. So you think Team Plasma's bad then? Yeah. I get it, they're bad so you fight them. But first, you gotta say that in your own words. When you do, you'll understand better what you want to do and what you're open for. Well then. Man, I don't know if that guy's just laid back or just plain irresponsible. Kinda got me down. But our opponent is Team Plasma. We have to focus. But before that, we have to find out where they are. Okay, we'll split up. You check Route 22, got it? So... what we shall do is we'll make a slight adjustment to our team. Okay, I will swap Volcamel back in. But not for Bison. For Zebra. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to fiddle with that, aren't I? So, and then... where are you? In other news, I have a new laptop, just got it today. So that may well help with, well, like I'm still streaming off the old one today because I haven't got stuff set up on there yet. Maybe I'll have things ready to go tomorrow, if not then certainly for Sunday's stream I should be right to use that, which should hopefully mean we get a new, well, hopefully things run a lot smoother by that point. Both for this and for like all the other stuff. Because it should be better all round. Who cares? I think you've got the experience shared still, don't you? Yeah. Okay, so I'd also double check the pure incense bit from before. It only cuts down the encounter chance. Or the rate of encounter by like 33% or something like that. In other words, the wording on it is absolute dog shit. Is it cool? Obviously, we still need to find that Mantine for the... trade for the Tangrowth. We could do that encounter as well. Treasure Hunter with a black flute. Then let us fly. Actually, go to Froggacy Town. Okay, so that's still sealed there. But the reason I come here is because of that section here. Once we deal with this. Hello there. Those footsteps I've heard drawing near. I've been waiting for you. I didn't even see him. It's an interesting way of doing it. Can you come, Homer? A Scolipede. Well, who's got the... You've got the Nuzlocke coin, okay. And that's good because you've also got Psychic. Useless, I heard your footfalls that you were forced to be reckoned with. I'm sure you did. I've actually been meaning to give you something. Thank you for the citrus berry, though. I was imagining how a Burmese must feel wrapped in a cloak of fallen leaves. Max revive. Yeah, I thought that was the spot. I'll show you the ranger spirit that burns with a crimson flame. Well, yeah, certainly my new laptop has more core processors. I'd very rarely say better core processor. Well, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's got more core processors, a better core, or sorry, more cores, a better core, a faster processor, I think, certainly a better processor, and a lot more storage space. So some of the games I couldn't play before just because I wouldn't have the space to install them, now I can actually look into. Oh, I see your trainer spirit also burns with a crimson flame. I'll offer you this in recognition of your spirit. Lipperberry. My red costume really goes with the leaves over here. And this will be somebody else as well. Keep going with the momentum. Ready, set, fight! Stoutland. Yeah, I did not go checking to see what these guys had beforehand. I think this one just falls straight to snack. I don't want to faff around if it decides to use crunch. What's with this still calm? I missed the rest of it. I found some berries along the fallen leaves, so here you go. Donker. I wanted to know how Pokemon must feel when they bury themselves underground, so I buried myself too. But I wondered if any of those are actually hidden grotto or not. So part of me was sort of thinking, what I could technically do is I could technically call this another encounter spot, but I'm not going to do that. Doesn't look like there's anything else there that I can access right now. So let us... Well, we'll fly to Driftle because it's near at the moment. And then we'll do Join Avenue and the berries along there. And then we can continue onwards. Down Route 22. Another psychic. I'm not complaining, it's a very easy way to get those. Now... Nimbasa. I'll briefly heal up while I'm here. Pay money for a berry. Right. Ah, souvenir, thank you. More fresh water. Oh, that's surely... And rank up. Mail clerk, mail clerk. Do I go Janice or do I go the raffle? I want to go Janice again. That's what. Still nobody wanting to make a nursery. Want to get berries? Well, that's easy. Free rank ups from 3 visitors. Check. Yep, definitely nobody. So what do you now give me? Bunch of calciums. Apart from that, everything seems to be the same. A full heal. A green shard. Do you have a common heartstone? And another heartstone. And berry juice. Go for training. We'll go Pringles again. HP into Giga. And attacking a bison. And lastly, you. Oh, lumberries, that's good. And citrus.
And 2 mulches now. That's a very good rank up. It's all sorted. I'm actually going to go to Operated City now, just for one last thing. Because there is one other thing that can happen on Route 22. To be fair, I don't know who I'm throwing up against them. The Terrakion that's there. Yeah, that's all done. Now, the encounters we can get on the next route, the one that I want, more so than anything else, would be a Mienfoo. So we've got a fighting type that is not a legendary Pokemon. Wrong one. Trainer, who I did not see what his thing was. Our battle will surely be worth a page in the book of your journey. You better do something big then. Oh. Once again, he can't touch Pringles. Fair enough. Into Gigalith. Bulldoze. One more for good measure. Ah, you bugger. We could have stayed in. Here we go. We're definitely going back and healing after this battle. Really? I think we're fun using moves when it's recover. Okay, it just doesn't like using ominous winds if I'm confused. Level of Pringles. And level of Volcamel. If only I could have won, I would have been able to make an impression on you. Instead you just had to try and stall me out. No, that won't be Mantine, so I'm not going to bother with it. Doesn't seem to like him in our city. Was running smoothly everywhere else today. Carbos. What's the encounter? It is a Mianfu. Good. Just give me a moment. Pull out the Pokédex to see what its moveset is. At level 42, it knows U-turn, jump kick, drain punch, force palm. I mean, we're using a quick ball, but done. It takes pride in the speed at which it can use moves. What it loses in power it makes up for in quantity. What to name you? Thailand. And like with all encounters, we save. And add to the tracker. Now, with that out of the way, it gives us a bit more rain. Mungus. Let's... What do I hit? Go to Homer for this. Oh, you better end this quickly then, mate. Fly back to take care of the poison. Actually, while I'm here, let's see what its nature is. So the regenerator, and it's bashful. Part of its power, I think, is attack boost as well. Okay, so no difference but with attack. Okay. Worth keeping an eye on. That is somebody who may well come into the team. Or at least we'll get leveled up to be in contention. A little bit. I would drop Pringles from the top if it wasn't for one of the Pokemon that, well, one of the trainers that I saw coming. That being said, that is not that backpacker. The Pokemon might just run from. For this last... Right, I will put Gigalith top. Actually, you keep that, because Sprinkles will be the one to deal with her second Pokemon. Come on, you can get there. I might be lost right now, but I'll battle you anyway. Rock slide. And for the Bouffalante, we go to Pringles, because it only has one attack that can damage us. And even then, it's not very effective. It also helps when it misses. I don't stand a chance if I fight while I'm lost. I still have no idea what this place is like. I never carry a map with me. Oh, there's him. Or it, rather. Oh yeah, there's a couple of fake Among Us around here. We'll concern ourselves with that a little later. Or maybe not. Oh, we'll need a pass to Archeon. The one radiating such a tremendous presence before you is none other than Terrakion.
It's been a long time. Terrakion is one of the 3 Pokémon who protected Pokémon from the flames of a human conflict. It seems likely that Terrakion has picked up the scent of danger that emanates from Team Plasma. It's probably seeking a Pokémon trainer who has the strength to stand up to them. It's very interesting indeed that Terrakion appeared before you. That aside, do you plan to confront Team Plasma?
I do.
I see. If that's the case, you must have the power to protect your own Pokémon. Being protected by Pokémon alone doesn't make you a trainer. It's because trainers are strong, because they care about their Pokémon, that these Pokémon can also be strong. Here, this is from me.
The Colress Machine.
This is a prototype of my device that energizes Pokémon. It doesn't work on battling Pokémon, but you may find it useful for something. Well then, I wish you and your Pokémon a safe journey. Now that I think about it, in the seaside cave on Route 21, I saw something that reminded me of when we met on Route 4.
A green shard. So we won't deal with Terrakion just yet. Now this fella. Has a Camerupt and a Grumpig. The Camerupt is fairly straightforward, that'll be Pringles. The Grumpig, slightly less so, but we could probably go with Bison for that.
We just gotta do what we can.
And we could certainly turn back and head towards the seaside cave now. But instead, what I'll do is I'll follow this route through to the initial part of the giant chasm. That way we can then open up the shortcut that's at Lacunosa Town. Down goes the Camerupt. Onwards, Bison. Mega Horn.
I feel like I understood what I could do and what I couldn't. I'll try to increase the things I can do and challenge you again.
It's down. Soif. Do you have the lucky egg on you? You do, good. Calcium. And nothing else around here. Because of course not. Ooh. Okay. You are there to battle. What do you have? That backpacker has a swine-up and a Darmanitan. No, I think we can deal with it. We'll still need Pringles for the Darmanitan. We let Gigalith deal with it. Gigalith or Bison, one of the two. Mind you, Volcamel should actually be quick enough for it. Maybe. The problem is the Earthquake. Now we'll throw Bison in. I travel the world because I look for danger. Are you danger, trainer? Let's Thunder full power. And for the Darmanitan, we switch to Pringles. Removes Hammer Arm from the equation completely. We should hopefully be able to take a Flare Blitz. Oh, that sorts that out. So dangerous that I was in danger of giving up the match. Why do I seek out danger? Because it's exciting, that's why. Makes me feel alive. Thought so. And Jellybird. A candidate for another head charge. I am. Now. This is the giant chasm, okay. We can't completely go through there just yet. Nor should we, to be fair. Need to make sure it's topped up. I can see the plea in my Pokemon's eyes to fight and to win. So we shouldn't have a huge problem with Arcanine. Fire Fang's the only real thing it can do to us. I mean, it does have Vader Sleet, I guess. So if we crit, it doesn't really matter. Over the Volcamel. Now the Excadrill. Its Horn Drill's out of the equation, because we're all higher than it. Its Earthquake is the problem. Plus it also has Sword Stance. Sword Stance doesn't particularly matter though, while I'm still operating with Sturdy. Case in point. You as if your Pokemon are glimmering with strength. I think there's just one trainer left here that we haven't faced yet, which is the Hiker. I can see the plea in my Pokemon's eyes. They're saying, get back up, I'm okay. Yep, I can understand my Pokemon's feelings by looking into their eyes. Let's put you there. Actually, let's put you up top. And move those two around. And that there. Max Potion. Try and be careful with how we step. And there we go. Okay, all that for the Hidden Grotto. Just an item. A simple potion. Okay, this needs to be a switch out. Wasn't what I meant to do. Actually, sort of. Trying to be a bit too cute about this. We'll just fly back and then we'll work our way back through. What I should also double check is how many Amoonguss are actually on that route. 2 of them. Wrong bit. This one. Do I want to battle you again? I probably should. Shouldn't I? That's the wrong page. That's the page. You should still have this. You do indeed. And then we'll take care of the hiker. And gather up the items. Big to Bison. I did wonder about just going with Giga for it. More so for that side shot. Over to Bison. Maybe we could plop down right in front of him. Oh, we might as well get this item while we're here. A rare candy. Now this fella, I know one of them's a Steelix. The other's a Nose Pass. This can... Sorry, just had somebody to come in to talk. This can be... I was going to say, it's going to be relatively straightforward. It sort of can. Snack will open with the Unlock coin to deal with the Nose Pass. And then Gigalith can deal with the Steelix. Shut up and battle with me. We'll each see to get the sturdy off. Level the snake. Could have somewhat done without that crit. Damage. Don't think it's gonna go. I don't think it'll go for Rock Slide. It may go for another Crunch. It could go for a Dig as well, though. Or an Iron Tail. Top it up just in case. Went for Iron Tail and good, it missed. I also wasn't entirely sure if we were going to be faster than it or not. Once more with gusto. Okay. Hello, Solrock. Goodbye, Solrock. Goodbye, Solrock. So, that item just over there, that's one of the Amoongus. So we will hold off on that for now. PP up. Paddle. We should just be able to run from this. And then trying to think where the other stuff is all. So was there some that was part of that? No, there wasn't. Okay. This one's fine. The Poison Barb. Nothing there. Well, we might as well take advantage of that, though. Slide. A good crit. Level to Giga. And level to Homer. Swagger. Okay, you're all sorted. Now, one of these two is... I think it's that one. Right in front of me. Red shard. Righty. Giant chasm. How are we doing the encounters here? Well, I'm going to try out what I was going to do for the Victory Road here, because there's a lot of different encounters in Victory Road. So the way I'm going to work this is every zone where there can be a different encounter list can provide a new encounter that can be caught, providing that encounter is not, or providing that the Pokemon that gets encountered first is not available in the other zones. So, for argument's sake, if I get here inside the cave a Soul Rock, and then when I go to the outside I encounter another Soul Rock, I can't, well, sorry, not that's a bad example because that'll be a duplicate. If I get a Soul Rock here inside the cave, and then find a Lunatone in that outside zone, I can't then catch that Lunatone because it was also available inside. That's how I'm sort of going to run it. But if I were to, say, run into a Tangela outside, that could be caught. It's a bit of a weird way to do it, I grant, but I want to try it out before I do it in Victory Road because it's a bit more effective in Victory Road. Who do I want to open with? Actually, probably should open with Pringles in here. I believe that's a battle. Maybe not, maybe that is just all completely blocked off. How long does wait until everyone else arrives mean exactly? The area passed through is important. The people heading to Route 21 are definitely important, but we have an important role as well. Okay, I thought I could go through and do the exterior. Yeah, Sneasel. The one Pokemon I don't need Pringles to be opening for. Well, that's good. That's it. Certainly at least means I won't have a duplicate. And I'm free to catch anyone on the outside. Do we go for the quick ball? Or do we... Oh, yeah, do we go for the quick ball and risk an attack from the Sneasel, or do we switch out and lose the quick ball? What do you know at 44? Punishment, snatch, slash, screech. Feck. I think we have to switch, don't we? Mind you, it does mean it doesn't have an ice type move. Ridge Seed. Or not. We'll just wait for the Leech Seed to chip it down. Oh, back to square one in our defense. Into the yellow. We can start throwing balls. And go Dusk Ball. Good. Very smart and sneaky Pokemon. It makes its opponents flinch by suddenly showing the claws hidden in its paws. That's its nickname. Roller. As per usual, save after the encounter. And add to tracker. So apparently I was somewhat lied to you when I was told I could do that now, as in the go and get, like, cycle through and open up that shortcut immediately. We'll have to do that when we come back. And while we're here, let's have a quick look at lore. Sassy, keen eye, I'll take that grip claw. Otherwise it would be speed down. Because that's what you want, a slightly slower Sneasel. You can take the lead for now, Snack. At least while we're getting over to the seaside cove, where we need to be. Although, what I'll actually do first is I will have a quick drinks break. Basically for me to go and make myself a coffee. So yeah, by all means, like, have a bit of a break yourselves. Whether you need to get a drink, have a stretch, or whatever you need to do. And I should be back soon. Until then. And I'm back. Get that off. To sail. Actually, this is the faster way, isn't it? Gonna be right. Yeah, that's right. Do. Hello, monsieur. Oh. As I recall from last time, she has a Heracross, which effectively brings in home. Well, in theory, brings in Homer. It may also be a Pringles battle, depending on the moveset. Do. Actually, yeah, that's much more Pringles battle. It is one more only Mega Horn to hit. Greetings. So, shall we do this? Behold my psychic powers. Over the Pringles. What an upset. I just can't act naturally when I focus on winning. You can take a load again, Snack. Okay, it's not that. Ah! Golduck. The encounter I didn't particularly want in this go. Or the one I have nonetheless. Full restore. Lovelli. You sir. Onyx and I'll one. Oh. Hey, it's all because of having love for Pokemon, right?
Hey, you know what I mean. Come on, I'm gonna have you battle.
As you wish.
Snake versus Snake. Snake wins.
Get in there, big boy.
And your love for your Pokemon hit me like a ton of bricks.
Punch after punch after punch.
Wouldn't it be nice to give your Pokemon a little something?
Donker?
Pokemon are always standing by their trainers, right? You have no idea how lucky we are.
I'll get nothing to guess. My Rock'n'Roller and I have been waiting for a strong trainer like you.
If you want to pass, you must beat my Rock'n'Roller and me. Can you defeat our Hard Rock Will?
Sure.
Just let you know my Rock'n'Roller and I are the sturdiest things that were ever sturdy.
Is that so? I believe they can all go kaboom. One down. Bring in the Papa Bear. Reasonable hit, that. Swapping on defense. Only a second. And then the rock slide to try and get... Okay, don't get the flinch. Oh, not even don't get the flinch, don't even hit. Now, off the back of this, I'm actually going to heal. Just in case they do decide to explode and crit. Which is more about from where it was. Autos. And one last ball dice.
So that goes beyond mobilities. You there, you're a real tough one, aren't you? Your strength is the real thing. My rock and roller and I must become even sturdier, so we're off to continue our training. Very well.
So that'll just lead us back out to the Undead Bee. I probably should have just jumped down that path though, to make getting back up to where the doctor is a lot easier. Well, make it have less than one trip. And obviously we'll need to jump down here anyway to get to where we need to go. Way back. How you going? Good thing you didn't flinch, otherwise that could have been a problem. And the next battle with her, you do have your amulet still. No, you've got the lucky, you have it now. Can you take the lead? No. You will come in for her second Pokemon, but Snack can deal with her first. I hold no grudge whether I win or lose. The point of battle is to train my Pokemon, after all. She opens with a Vibrava. And follows up with a Gligar. Lovely. And then this just goes down. That would have hung on. Oh, but I really wanted to win. Give me a berry, give me a berry, give me a person berry. My Pokemon really go into a funk when we don't win though. That's where you are. Richard. Come back out here and heal up. Save as well, just in case something gullible happens. Let's get that dowsing machine back up. Leap. Leap. Down. Followed up the leaf blade. What I should do is get that off Homer. Alright, let's get Homer up top for this upcoming gym battle. Sorry, gym battle. Trainer battle.
The path of karate is the path of humanity, and the path of Pokemon.
Here's a Scrafty. It does have high jump kick. Perfect time.
Winners win because they deserve to win.
Very well. You should have... Yep, good. Moment. Art skill. Here's a seal. Ah, yes. That block off. Technically I can catch this, because it's a static encounter. Well, well, well. What is your moveset? X is a slash, rock slide, stealth rock. Right, let us bring in Pringles. Pringles, everyone. Giga. Probably Giga, actually. switch to strength. Right. Mimi milk. And then Dusk Ball. Look out of it. I'll go another strength. Because even if it crits, it should knock it out. And another Dusk Ball. Done and done. Its border is broken in battles for territory. It feels unsure and begins to weaken. You have a nickname? Aye. Crusty. The chorus machine broke. Good for only one use. As per usual, save after the encounter. Turn all that. Then put it into the tracker. And a calcium. Hello there.
You found them. I knew you could do it. But how do we get in? Hold up. Every gangplank fell with a solid thud. This should do it. I thought you weren't going to fight Team Plasma. Hey friends, Team Plasma's not bothering me. They could be up to no good for reals, and it's not my style to go around deciding Team Plasma's bad without thinking about it, just because everyone says so. You're having trouble, so I've got to help out. That's what I want to do. Thanks. Listen, Kay, believe in something. Searching for stolen Pokemon is fine. Keeping Unifa from being iced over is fine too. It's all good. But think about why you're doing that. The strength of your beliefs is what gives you and your Pokemon power. I made some noise, so some people came out. Hey, be careful, okay? What was that? That guy sure doesn't follow through. Oh, I guess he was being kind in his own way. Alright, I'm going in.
Double check, is there anything else around here? Nothing there. And I'm going to imagine nothing up there as well. This might be where I call it for today. And then next time when we come back, we can storm the frigate itself. But yeah, we had a relatively good day. Got some encounters. Got some levels in. Continued the plot. But yeah, well, that'll be it for today. So thanks for tuning in live if you did, or if you're watching on playback, thanks for watching. As always, I've been Frigate, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to find me elsewhere, the links will be in the description, or you can just, or feel free to check out the rest of the channel. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.